This is an amazingly fascinating room that we just walked into here. This is where a lot of the stuff that happens. I mean, it's amazing when you call 911, as we were saying. Sometimes it's on people's worst days, and we're here with Pat. And Pat, you're one of the people that people might call. We thank you very much for your service. How much do you enjoy the job? What do you love most about the job?
I've been doing it for 22 years, so I definitely enjoy the job. I love it, and you have to have a passion for it. So it can be stressful several times, but you get through it. And the key thing is you want to make sure that the people get what they need and the officers go home safe.
And that's another important thing, too, is that obviously you're trying to help people that are on the other lines, but you guys are really that communication center for the police officers, for the fire departments as well. That must be something that you take a lot of pride in.
You do. You have to. You have to want to enjoy it, love it, and know that there's somebody out there that needs you at that time. So you have to really love it.
I imagine it's also difficult because when people are calling 911, they're often in a frantic moment. They're in a tense moment. It's a stressful moment. It's not like they're calling you and saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. But maybe some of that thanks comes on the other side once everything is done.
Sometimes you hear back from the people. They will call in and tell everyone that they appreciate the service and the patience that you had during their time of distress. And they do call back, and they do appreciate our services.
I know one thing I'm always worried about or concerned about is when exactly I should call 911 and how I should compose myself and handle myself when I am calling. While we have viewers there that maybe have never called 911, do you have any quick recommendations for people?
What we say to them all the time is, don't take it as us being rude. When you're calling and we ask the questions, it's for a reason, not only for the safety of the officers, but the more information that we get, the better we can service them, because the offender could be walking down the street. And the more that we can get from the citizens and they cooperate with us, the better it is for the officers when they're responding.
And at the end of the day, you guys are just trying to help.
We're just trying to help. We're not the enemy. We're definitely trying to help.
And you guys are staffed 24/7. I mean, we're here early in the morning. What shift do you work?
5:30.
5:30 a.m.?
Yes.
So this is the start of a day?
Yes, this is the start of the day.
And it's a Friday, so it might be a busy one.
It's a Friday, and it's a warm day, so we are ready.
I just had to break the news to everyone. We all thought it was going to be 70 degrees. It's only going to be 55.
Only 55, but yesterday it was 70, and they let us know it was 70, so we're ready. We're preparing ourselves. Winter is over.
Yeah, when things get warm, certainly that's when things get problems.
Yes.
And we want to say thank you very much for all you do, Pat, and we appreciate that. And we're going to be here a little bit later on chatting more about with the dispatchers. It's a week that we're honoring 911 and 311. They really are civil servants for us. Guys, Pat's great. The whole staff is great. But I got to come talk to Officer Peter. Officer Peter, how you doing here this morning?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Thank you so much for your hard work and keeping us all safe. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
But I got to ask you, so all week long I've been saying it was going to be in the 60s and the 70s, and I just gave you the bad news that it's only going to be in the 50s. What do you got to say about that?
Have to delay my gardening again.
Oh, no, you a big gardener?
I'm a gardener.
Are you wearing green for that reason?
That's it. That's it.
You're trying to be optimistic?
That's it. I want this weather to break. That's it.
Well, I mean, it broke a little bit, but we were doing okay. We're going to do okay as we move along.
That's what I'm hoping for.
All right,
What
you
I'm
and me
hoping
both,
for.
and everybody there in Chicago. Okay, so in just a little bit, we're going to go back into the 911 Center, talk about things where they have a huge ceremony here today as well, where they're going to be honoring some of those folks from the 311 and the 911 Center. Guys, how cool is this? In the operations area, I could stay in here all day long. I've got Frank Alvaron, who's got, 29 and a half years?
Yes, 29 and a half years.
You must love the job that you've got.
I have passion for it. Yeah, passion that I've learned over the years when we started back in late 80s, early 90s, and we were dispatching from 2 locations in the city, one south, one north. That in 96 they brought us here.
And right now in the call center, the way it works is all the calls, how does it work? It gets filtered to the police first, right?
Yeah, all 911 calls are filtered through the police communications, and in turn, when they screen the call and find out that fire or EMS is needed, they will tell the caller to hang on the line and transfer the call to one of our operators.
You have a big award ceremony coming up later on this morning. You're honoring dispatchers, supervisors. That must be a big deal for them.
Well, yeah, it's our time to shine. No, we work all year, and it's like to some of these people, it's not a job. It's a duty, and they take it with passion and confidence, and they know what they got to do in regards to help the public.
Frank, I got to say thank you on behalf of everyone at the Jam and all of our viewers. I know that when we call 911 or 311, sometimes we're in an emergency state, and you guys help keep us calm and get the information to get the help that we all need.
Yeah, we try our best.
Thank you, Frank. We really appreciate it. Got to love our 911 and 311 supervisors. Guys, it's been a blast hanging out here all morning long.